Hi guys, today I'm going to be showing you some advanced knife skills, and we are going to be doing an assessment at some stage. Now please take note that I will attach this to show my homework, and it'll be in our shared folder on the school drive for you to practice. You can use the video and you can pause the video as and when you need to find out these different skills. These are nothing new. These are all skills that we have practiced throughout 9, 10 and 11. And I will be showing you how to do each one. On the onion section, there is an entire video which I will also put on show my homework that concentrates just on the onion. And then there will be a video covering all the others. So today I will show you how this should look and how you should practice for your assessment. As soon as I've got everything set up and all my equipment in place, I will be back to show you. Right, so the previous onion video, or the other onion video, will show you the basic skills that you need for chopping and dicing an onion. But today I'm going to add a further step. So originally, when I teach you how to do the onion, it is to make sure that you have got a nice dice. So you are going to have them spaced about, half a centimeter, I suppose. But that is all I ask you to do, is to cut down and then through 90 degrees and to cut down like that. And that's going to dice your onion. Now, for an advanced chop, you're going to have to make sure that your fingers are out of the way. Please make sure that you are using claw grip and bridge hold in the correct way, and that you are not, that you are using a sharp knife. So the next step on dicing your onion in smaller dice and making sure that everything, including these side bits over here, are diced properly, you are now going to make 2 cuts through the onion. So you've done slices this way. Now you're going to hold claw grip. You're going to have your knife parallel to the board. You're going to use claw grip, holding the onion together. Please make sure, guys, that you are being very careful. You are sliding, sawing motion your knife. You are not just going to push it through, right? And then one about a third of the way, and one of about, well, each third, really. So now you've got cuts going this way and you've got cuts going that way. Then again, holding it, claw grip, and sliding your knife. Please make sure that when you are doing this motion that you are holding your knife correctly. That will be looked at in the assessment. So I'm going to go ahead and put that on my worksheet, and then I'm going to get the next vegetable ready. Last thing I wanted to add, sorry guys, was that I'm going to be checking your waste bowl as well, and making sure that the only thing that you have left of your onion is the root bit, and a tiny bit at that, so that we are checking that there is very little waste going on as well. Right now guys, when you are practicing at home for your assessment, you can use any vegetable that you have on hand. I'm actually going to be making carrot soup with all mine, which is why I'm using those vegetables. Now, the potato needs to be a Parmentier or medium dice, and that is about 13 millimeters, 13, 15, so 1.5 centimeters, almost 1.5 centimeters. So that is your specification for your potato. Now, in order for you to achieve that, the easiest way to do it is to first of all start making little slices. Now, you need to sort of judge by eye how big. It doesn't have to be perfect, guys, but it should be round about. So you are going to, well, first of all, I always cut a little slice off the end. I'm going to use that, but not for my worksheet, right? So I've made a flat section so that it's easier to grip the potato or any vegetable, whichever vegetable you are doing. Then you are going to slice down, try and keep control on your knife so that you are going down completely flat, and just twist your knife when you get to the end so that it breaks it off. right? And you're going to slice that potato as evenly throughout as you can. Now, for the purpose of your assessment, you will use the center pieces of the potato because they are the easiest to get the most accurate. The ones on the edge, obviously because of the curve of the potato, you're not going to get as accurate cube cuts as we want. So remember, we are doing medium dice Parmentier. So make sure that you choose your best slice for your worksheet, because obviously I want you to get the best mark that you could possibly get. Now, to prepare your vegetable, now I'm not wasting anything today, I'm only using the best bits for my worksheet. So I'm going to make sure that I have as square as I can get it, central piece of my potato, right? And then I'm going to see and cut about 1.5 centimeters, guys, 13 millimeters if you want to be completely accurate. And I'm going to make batons. Now, another one is if you want, you can actually take a previous baton and then use it as a guide to make all your other ones. But I just go by eye. All right, so I'm holding it together, my previous baton together with this finger, and I'm holding the baton steady with the outer 2 fingers, my thumb, and then slice down. And then you know that all your little batons are the same. So now you are going to take your batons and you're going to make sure that they are also, because you want them in a cube, and they must be as accurate as you can get them. So now I'm going to, and again, you can use the little cubes that you've already cut as a guide. Right? So those are my most accurate ones. So those are the ones that I'm going to use for my assessment. And I'm going to put my medium dice, which is about 13 by 13, onto my worksheet. I'm going to chop the rest of that because I'm actually going to use it. I'll be back. Right, now guys, the carrot that you need to chop for your assessment, again, you can watch the video on basic knife skills just to brush up on those, but I'm going to show you exactly how to prepare your carrots for your assessment. So what we are going to do is I have asked you to do batonnet, julienne, and small dice. So you get small dice from batonnet, but I would also like you to show me the difference between batonnet and julienne. Now there is again, guys, if we were in a Michelin-starred restaurant, you would have to be incredibly accurate. All I am looking for is that you are showing me that you can do accurate, very accurate knife cuts. So the first thing that you are going to do is that you are going to peel your carrot. Now remember, normally we would not take off the root or the leaf end because that's going to be our finger hold, but with advanced knife skills and with doing julienne, we do, because we do it in a different way. There is a different method. So I'm going to take off the tip and I'm going to take off the leaf end, and then I'm going to estimate, because it should be about 5 centimeters long. So I'm going to estimate about how long 5 centimeters is, and I'm going to section my carrot into those. Also very helpful if you use a bigger vegetable. So the bigger the carrot, the easier this is going to be. So it's about there, right? 5 centimeters, and I'm going to go down, and then I'm going to go down. And again, guys, I'm not wasting any of this. I'm just going to chop that up roughly, and I will make another. I'm going to use it. I'm making carrot soup. So now I have my carrot, but now I have to do some preparation. And guys, remember, we have done this in class before. So sawing motion again, guys, and as accurately as you can. So you're going to make a flat cut, as flat as you can get it, right? And now you have a base, and you're going to make a rectangle. So you're going to chop off the one side, slice off the other side, and try and get it as accurately as you can. right? And then last one. So now, oops, we have, I'm going to take that down a little bit further. Right, now we have, well, what is a very big batten, essentially. And now I'm going to choose my straightest side, and I'm going to, now batonnet is just over 1/2 centimeter. So I'm going to judge that again by eye. It's going to be about there. And I'm going to make one cut and try and go as accurately as possible down. And I'm going to do 2 like that. And then the rest I'm going to do julienne, which is about half that width. So I'm going to make a very small cut. Now guys, remember we call julienne the matchstick cut. So you're looking at about a matchstick size. And be careful when you get to the side. Make sure that you've got it in the middle of your knife. Oops, sorry guys, in the middle of your knife. And then push down on one side first, making sure that you're going all the way through the center. Right? And that is going to be our julienne, and this is going to be our batonnet. So with batonnet, we wanted 6 millimeters. So the same. And we want to cut down. Now, in Michelin-starred restaurants, that is how you would have your vegetables prepared on your plate, and they'd be arranged all beautifully on your plate. And then julienne, right? So now we've got our little batonnet, and that is going to go on our worksheet, just 1 or 2, guys. And then our julienne is going to be, again, try and make it matchstick size, and you're going to slide your knife and you're going to try and keep it as accurate as you possibly can. So you can see, I'm going to show you the difference between the two now. I'm going to put some on my worksheet. Right, so you have got julienne and batonnet. Right, so now I've got some julienne and I've got some batonnet on my worksheet. The rest I'm going to do as batonnet again, and then I'm going to show you what small dice looks like. Right, so I've got a few batonnet ready, and now I'm going to simply dice that. And again, you want about 6 millimeters, and you want to cube it. And that is small dice. Now guys, you're only going to do this with a portion of your vegetables so that I can see your knife skills and your accuracy of your knife skills. The rest of the vegetables you can just chop up roughly to make your soup. So the last one that we're going to do is chiffonade. I'm just going to get the herbs ready and I'll be back. Right guys, now you are going to be doing this following technique with your coriander, the fresh coriander that will be in your assessment. I didn't have fresh coriander, so I have got some basil from the garden. And with your chiffonade, you are just going to pop your leaves together. And depending on how big your leaves are, you're going to roll them. And then you are going to slice them down. And remember guys, you're doing a sliding motion, and it is a little shave. Right, and you're going to keep moving your fingers, claw grip, out of the way so that you've got fine little slices of your herb. And you're going to be doing that with your coriander, and I've just done it with some basil to show you. Next thing I'm going to show you is your completed worksheet, and that's that. Right, so guys, you will be doing this box in your assessment. Please make sure that you have a pen or a pencil with you to do your drawing, and that is your diagram of an onion showing me where the roots are, where the leaves are, and how you would divide the onion in half, ready for dicing. I'm sorry, I forgot to put the raw onion on my worksheet, so we've got some sauteed onions on my worksheet, but you're going to have onions that you've just chopped. You're going to have your Parmentier medium dice, approximately 13 millimeters. You're going to have your batonnet 0.6, approximately half a centimeter. You're going to have julienne, approximately 0.3 millimeters, and you're going to have your small dice, which is your batonnet cubed, and that's going to be approximately, again, 0.6, not half a centimeter cubed. And then your chiffonade, which is your sliced. So guys, good luck on your assessment. Watch the video, pause it if you need to, and hopefully that will give you the best grades that you can.